It's TsuTsu. How much do you hate the chicane of death? I gather this must be critically important.
Well, some people already asked me if it was a mistake from pressure or just a mistake like the chicane just destroyed me. I will be honest, it was pressure. I take a wrong line when I take the chicane, and I hit the wall just by myself. And I know at this moment that I was just losing the race because my soft tire was completely done. I think I was the player who did the most number of laps with the soft tire. So, yeah, it carried the chicane of that not for nothing. I mean, especially with this car, and with this DOP, it was really hard, really hard to be consistent on the chicane of that. We was all the time scared to take it, and it was almost impossible to take it perfectly at every lap because it was taking too much risk at the same time. And this is exactly the place that you have to secure, because if you crash, you crash. It's done and your race is over. I don't think a chicane like this will be created one day in real life. It's too dangerous, to be honest. But yeah, it was my mistake, my pressure. But I still didn't know that at this time I will have podium, so the third place overall if I win the race. But at the end, I don't care. I mean, I really enjoyed this race. It was a fun one, and I feel like for the other drivers, it was a fun race too because I didn't see any drama on the race. It was really respectful between everyone. Just something happened to the Japanese driver Kawakami, but between the drivers, nothing bad happened, and this is exactly what we want on GT Sport. Very fair play battle between all of us. Today, by the World Tour event, we already meet everyone, so we have a good relation between everyone. So much respect, and this is what I said just before about the penalty system. If you trust your guy, your rival on the track, you don't need a penalty system, because one day I know, and this is exactly what I did at the first lap of the race. I remember I did a mistake. I pushed on the final corner on the first lap Kokobun. And I decided to lift and give him back the position, because I know if I will not do it, I will have a penalty, and I will be sad at the same moment because I want to overtake in fair play. And I mean, I was spoke about the penalty system because I know if one day, if for an example, Mikael want to overtake me, he will do, but he was too aggressive and push me off. He will wait me and give me back the position. And this is exactly the behavior that every guys have to go even in sim racing. And but yeah, just about this chicane, I never like this chicane. I will never like this chicane, and I mean, everyone already crashed on this chicane. I think that's impossible to say. You are a liar if you say to me that you will never crash on the chicane. That's impossible. So yeah, it happened.
But I think that's what makes sim racing so special, because everyone watching will have crashed that chicane, and you three are our heroes. You're aliens. But the fact that you said it was pressure and you crashed, it reminds us that you're still human, and it connects the whole thing from anyone who downloads the game for the first time and crashed that chicane to you at the very top. And the other thing that's very inspirational, you've spoken about fair play, and that even if the same punch system, you would wait for Mikal. We're so lucky that that you players at the top of the game set this great example, because it doesn't need to be like that. You could all be ruthless, you could all be win at all costs, but the fact that you set this example about fair play, it really does filter on the system, because you all are heroes, you are idols, so we want to race like you. So I think you said two really special things there about how you also had a pressure moment because we all suffer from pressure way more than you do. And how you try to race fairly. I think that says so much about sim racing. About GT. We're very lucky in GT Sport. I think it's a really really nice community. I hope it really continues GT7.
Yeah, I perfectly agree. And behind this rivalry that we got each other, we are a great family. We call that the GT family. We meet we meet each other a lot of time in the world, and when we race against each other, it's always a pleasure. I mean, we have so much respect, and I really hope that on the other split, people can live the same because it's so much fun. You can definitely more enjoy the game when the rival that you have on your side respect you, your space, also your different strategy, and this is exactly personally what I start the PS5 and the game. Sometimes it's just to have some great battle and not some drama. If I don't win the race, it's okay, but if during the race I really enjoy it, I really have some great battle, I will be so happy because it's exactly what I play Gran Turismo. For have some great battle, fun, and some great comment between us at the end. And yeah, I mean it's we can't have a clean race every time. I know everyone got a different driving style. Someone will be more aggressive, etc., etc., and I respect that. But yeah, today I feel like that we have a very good relationship in general. GT got a crazy community that they have to keep absolutely and to improve. And I think they will do something very great about GT7. And I feel really like that the community for GT7 will grow up. Because the sim racing now interests more people, I believe, and about the young players and the new player in top split, they a lot of the drivers show in general a great example, great fair play already, and which is good. It's not the same for everyone, but I already raced against some new name, and it was a pleasure to race against them because I didn't know them before. They're already fast. I had a great battle with them, and that is exactly show you what type of man he will be in the future on in top split in the competition. And yeah, for me, it cannot be perfect everywhere, but I prefer keep the best moment during this last years on GT Sport and not only the drama moment. You will have some frustration, obviously, when you do some competition like the FIA. You can't win everything. You can't have a podium everywhere. That's I will not say impossible, but almost. And everyone already got some frustration during the competition, like Valerio, like Mikel, because Mikel has waiting so many times to win his first World Tour, and that's current motor racing. So you have to wait and see it. That's all. Yeah.
I mean, Masi will agree with that.